Hello, 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 and welcome to Restorative Flow. Here we do restorative yoga followed by a yoga nidra meditation. Restorative flow is very easy in terms of the posture. It is built around rest and restoration. So there's nothing strenuous happening here. In this practice, we do use the use of props to help us hold the poses for longer periods of time. Any of these props can be substituted with regular household props. I have here my yoga bolster. You don't need an official yoga bolster. Any large pillow that you have is perfectly suitable for this practice. I have 2 yoga blocks, which can be substituted with any 2 smaller throw pillows. I have a nice thick yoga mat. You can absolutely take a large blanket and fold it in half, or if you have a yoga mat, you can put a blanket on top of your yoga mat to make it a little bit more comfortable. In this practice, comfort is key. So you want to kind of think of it as you're building yourself a nice little yoga nest, and as many pillows and blankets as you want to use for that is perfectly fine. I also have a nice squishy blanket at the head of my mat. If you want any extra blankets, so at the end of the practice during your shavasana, you can throw a blanket over you for an extra layer of comfort. That is perfectly fine. In restorative flow, we engage the parasympathetic nervous system to bring us into deeper states of relaxation. So again, very, very easy stuff that we are doing here. And in this practice, we incorporate the use of a sankalpa. Sankalpa is a Sanskrit word in yogic philosophy derived from the root san, which means highest truth, and kalpa, which means vow or promise. Sankalpa is a vow to our most authentic selves. More than just a passing resolution, it expresses an innate resolve from the spirit, a heartfelt intention, or a declaration of our purpose. Sankalpa is an empowering tool to help you be the creator of your destiny. In this practice, you can think of your mat as your altar, your body as your tool, and your sankalpa as the spell that you cast upon yourself. And tonight's sankalpa is, abiding in my own nature, I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. And I'm going to start by inviting the goddess Yoga Nidra into practice with us, to assist us in our practice. She is the goddess of rest. Okay, and we are going to start tonight's practice on our back. So just making your way on your back. Laying your legs out long. Keeping your arms by your side. Feeling the ground beneath you supporting your body. Feeling your body pressed into your mat. Bringing your awareness to your breathing. Noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of the chest. And whenever you're ready, bringing your feet up flat on the mat, knees bent, and gently beginning to windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Linking your breathing to your movements. Breathing in as your legs move one way. Breathing out as your legs move the other way. Nothing about this should feel forced or strained or painful. Listening to your body and its limitations throughout this practice. Remembering our sankalpa. I abide in my own nature. I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. So I am that I am. And then just letting the legs fall gently over to the right side when your legs make your way over to the right. Finding ourselves in a supine twist. Allowing the body to just relax into the pose. Remembering our sankalpa. I abide in my own nature. I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. So I am that I am. Now gently coming out of our twist, bringing our legs back up with our feet on the ground. And then we can go ahead and lift our feet up in the air. Starting to wake up all of the energy energy channels in the backs of the legs or the nadis. And if this feels like enough of a stretch here, that's fine. You are also free to start moving your feet. Maybe you move them very gently from front to back, paddling out the feet. Maybe you roll them around first in one direction, then the other. If you feel like life has been a lot and you are just too very busy, then maybe just keeping the feet still to invite some more balance and stillness in. If you feel like you've been kind of stuck and stagnant and your life could use a little bit more movement, then maybe you move your feet around. And you want this to feel very easy. You shouldn't be stretching so much that your legs are shaking. Nice, gentle stretching here. Nothing should ever feel forced or strenuous. Bringing the grounded energy of the root chakra down into the body. And when you're ready, gently bringing the feet back down to the mat. And again, windshield wipering the legs from side to side. Remembering to link your breath to your movement. Breathing in, the legs go one way. Breathing out, the legs go the other way. Soft, easy movements. And then allowing the legs to fall off to the left. Finding your twist in the opposite direction. And just relaxing into the stretch. abide in my own nature. I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. So I am that I am. And whenever you are ready, we're just going to roll over to our left side, gently pressing our hands into the earth as we gently lift ourselves up and turn ourselves around into a tabletop position, stacking our shoulders over our wrists, stacking our hips over our knees. And we are going to do a little cat and cow flow or chakravakasana. And cat and cow is a really, really great one because there's a reason you find it in pretty much every yoga class that you go to. It balances out all of our energy centers as it moves the spine. So we are going to go ahead as we breathe in. We are going to curl our back into cat. As we breathe out, we are going to come back into neutral, lifting the head, finding our cow. Breathing in, finding our cat. Breathing out, finding our cow. Breathing in, finding our cat. Breathing out, finding our cow. Repeat 8 more times at your own natural rhythm of breathing. Remembering our sankalpa. I abide in my own nature. I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. So I am that I am. And from here, we're going to just gently sit back on our feet. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our right forearm, bringing it down to the mat and lifting the left arm up and over for a nice stretch along the left side. star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. So I am that I am, and gently raising ourselves up back into a neutral seat. We will now go ahead and gently roll our shoulders forward, allowing ourselves to loosen up through the shoulders, releasing any tension that may be stored there. And then finding our stretch on the opposite side, bringing our left forearm down, bringing our right arm up and overhead. Finding a nice stretch down the right side of the body. And again, remembering our Sankalpa. I abide in my own nature. I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. So I am that I am. And once again, very gently lifting ourselves up, taking our seat once more. And this time, rolling the shoulders backwards, loosening up through the shoulders, releasing whatever tension may be stored there at this moment. And now you're going to start to set your pillow or bolster, whatever you have, up behind you. I'm going to do it the opposite way. That way you guys can see exactly how I'm lining this up. So you can even center your bolster down the middle of your mat. Also lining it up with your tailbone. And we're just going to very gently relax ourselves down onto our bolster. And if you like, you can even move your blanket underneath your head for a little extra support if that feels right for you. And if this is a little bit too much of a stretch on your thighs, you're free to bring your legs out from under you, and you can either lay them down flat, you can bring your feet up down to the mat again, whichever is easiest for you to hold this pose for a little while. lifting yourself up off of your bolster. And for you guys, well, it's going to be the same either way. We're just going to turn ourselves around, setting ourselves up for a supported child pose or balasana. Now, if you're able to, I like to just lay down, and my bolster is short enough that I can just let my head hang off of the edge of my bolster. If that's not possible for you, if your bolster is maybe a little bit too long, you're free to also just lay your head first on one side, and then if you start to feel pain in your neck or anything, just move it over to the other side to keep it nice and even. But otherwise, just laying yourself down over your bolster or your pillow, whatever you're working with. If you can, allowing the head to hang as we find our balasana pose. And whenever you're ready, gently bringing yourself up off of your bolster, or pillow or whatever you're using. Moving your props off to the side. And we're gonna just go ahead and come back into a tabletop position again. And this time we're gonna do a cat and cow variation, just gently swaying the bottom from side to side, waking up the spine. Again, linking your breathing to your movements. Breathing in as you go one way. Breathing out as you go the other way. Breathing in as you go one way. Breathing out as you go the other way. When we find ourselves back into neutral, we are going to take our right arm, lifting it up high into the sky, and then threading the needle underneath the left arm, gently lowering ourselves down. Remembering our sankalpa. I abide in my own nature. I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, purity, and bliss. So I am that I am. Gently pressing the left arm or left hand into the ground. Bringing ourselves back into a neutral tabletop. And then this time taking our left arm, raising it high into the sky, and then threading the needle on the other side. Again, remembering our sankalpa. I abide in my own nature. I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. So I am that I am. And then when you're ready, we're just going to gently lower ourselves down and finding our way back to our back in the easiest way possible. Feet flat on the floor, arms beside us. Now we're going to bring our hands to our knees. Begin to gently circle out the legs. You kind of want to use your hands to guide your legs, taking the strain off of your legs from doing the work. And again, we can link our breathing with our breath. As we breathe out, the legs circle out. As we breathe in, the legs circle in. As we breathe out, the legs circle out. As we breathe in, the legs circle in. Going at your own natural rhythm of breathing. outward. Waking up through the hips. And again, remembering to link our breathing to our movement. As we breathe in, legs circling out. As we breathe out, legs coming back in. As we breathe in, legs circling out. As we breathe out, legs circling in. And when you're ready, your feet can find the mat again. And we are going to set up to bring the bottoms of our feet in and then spreading the legs out so that they rest onto your yoga blocks or pillows, whatever you're using. Hands laid down by your side. And again, remembering our Sankalpa. I abide in my own nature. I radiate like a star, emanating eternal peace, bliss, and purity. So I am that I am. And if this is feeling very comfortable for you right now, you are absolutely free to stay here for Shavasana. If this is feeling a bit much for you to be able to rest here, if maybe you are not so flexible in the hips, you are also free to extend your legs down the length of the mat, finding your way into your chosen Shavasana for this practice. You're also free to take a blanket and throw it on top of you if you have one, for some extra warmth and comfort, if that feels good for you. And as you lay here, you can go ahead and close your eyes if it feels safe to do so. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into feeling fully supported by the space around you, knowing that in this moment you are safe, you are secure. And you may visualize right above you a brilliant full moon radiating a peaceful light upon you. Feeling moonlight soft and cool upon your skin. Feeling as if this moonlight is energizing you as it lights up your skin. Feeling the energy of its light upon you, cleansing you, purifying you, nurturing you. Just allowing yourself to be bathed in the light of the moon. And whenever you are ready, you may go ahead and bring yourself up very gently into a nice, comfortable seated position. And after you go ahead and find your seated position, you can take your hands out, palms up by your side, and we're going to bring them up. And as you lift your hands, imagine that you are collecting all of this wonderful, wonderful life force energy, gathering it up, gathering it up, gathering it up, and holding it as your hands touch together. Bringing life force energy down to the forehead, holding it in the forehead, and then bringing it down to heart center. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for choosing me to practice with this session. I very much appreciate it. I love having you all here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for practicing with me. And I will conclude this session with the Sanskrit words Jai Ma, which means victory to the mother. Jai Ma. Thank you again so much for being here. Please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of the things. It would be much appreciated, and I will see you in the next session. Bye.